Hey, Journey Church, Pastor Stephen here, and I'm coming to you today, bringing the daily word, talk to you about something very interesting. And we talked about it on Sunday as we went through chapter 1 of the book of Hebrews. So if you're just joining us, we're going through the book of Hebrews in 2022. And the whole theme is that Jesus is greater. And on Sunday, we brought up this really interesting reality that Jesus is greater than the angels. Jesus is greater than the angels, which you may think, well, I mean, isn't that obvious? If Jesus is greater than everything, then Jesus should be greater than angels. And the reason why the author brings it up is because there's so many people that think about all these other spiritual beings, and they think that the angels are on par with Jesus. There's cults and different things that believe that Jesus is just an angel, or that angels can be as strong as Jesus. And so the author is really bringing in here that angels are incredibly powerful, and yet Jesus is greater than the angels. And there's a lot of confusion about spiritual forces and creatures. I think there's a lot of movies about angels and demons and spiritual creatures. And what I want to encourage us with today is that Hebrews 1:14 says, "Are they not all ministering spirits sent out to serve for the sake of those who are to inherit salvation?" Angels, the purpose behind them is that they are ministering spirits sent out to serve for the sake of those who will inherit salvation. Who are those who will inherit salvation? Any of us who've confessed with our mouth that Jesus is Lord and believed in our heart that God raised him from the dead. Angels are sent by Jesus to minister to us who are saved and will eventually inherit salvation as we go to heaven, the new heavens and the new earth. So be encouraged today. If you love Jesus, if you have come to Jesus, if you would call yourself a Christian, you walk with Jesus, then God today is sending angels to minister and to encourage. Are they not all ministering spirits sent out to serve for the sake of those who are to inherit salvation? I think that often we look at the bad things in our life and we think there must be, not all of us, but I think many times we have thought there must be demonic oppression. There must be these negative things are happening, and now this must mean that there's demons. And I think we should focus a lot less on demons and a lot more on the reality that God has not only filled us with his Holy Spirit, the same power that raised Jesus from the dead, and given us a relationship with him who's greater than all things, but then he sent angels to minister to us. What if, in the midst of your struggles today, you focus less on the negative things that might be influencing it and more on how angels are already ministering and how the power of God is at work in your life? I love you, church. And I pray you are encouraged today. I pray you would experience the ministering spirits that God has sent, these angels that God sends to those who will inherit salvation. Love you, church.